ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ SSLC ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ನ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ನ ಕೀ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಹಂಗಾರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ 6 ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಪೆನ್ ಈಸ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್, ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಫಿಲ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ ಅಂತ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಂಗಾದ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ದ ಬರ್ತದೋ, ಬರ್ತದೋ, ದ ಆ್ಯನ್ ಬರ್ತದೋ, ಅಥವಾ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ದ ಬರ್ತದೋ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಂಗಾದ್ರೆ ಸರಿಯಾದ ಉತ್ತರ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ದ ಪೆನ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್. ದ ಪೆನ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್, with her beaks she kissed a few feathers. The figures of speech used here is alliteration, metaphor, personification, okay, simile. Then its right answer option C, personification. Option C, personification. Then question number third, children do not play outdoor games. The appropriate question tag is, okay, do they, don't they, does they, doesn't they. Then its right answer option A, do they. Do they. Children don't play outdoor games, do they? Question number 4, Ajit sings melodiously. The underlined word is a Ajit sings melodiously. It's an adverb. It's an adverb. Option D, right answer. Adverb. Then question number 5, give me one dash your picture dash paint a picture on it. The correct preposition to be filled are option A, of, to, option B, from, to, option C, of, for, option D, from, for. Then its right answer option give me one give me one of your picture. I think spelling mistake is there in picture. Okay, picture for paint. What picture for paint a picture on it. Okay, then its right answer give me one of your picture for paint a picture on it. Okay, option C, right answer. Then question number 6, a bucket of roses dash given to her yesterday. The correct verb to be filled is, the bucket of roses was given to her yesterday. Option B, right answer. Then observe the relationship in the first pair of word and complete the second pair. Delight, happy. Delight, happy. See, delight, it's a happy. Then they asked grief, sad. Manage, management. Act, action. Then bring, brought. Understand, understood. Then seen. Okay, then write, write. VRIT, right. Okay. Then question number 3, rewrite as directed. Change the voice of the sentence. The boys played football every day. Football is played by the boys every day. Change into a simple sentence. How beautiful the scenery is. What a very beautiful scenery it is. Use so that not. It is raining heavily. We cannot go out to play. It's raining so heavily that we cannot go out to play. Then question number 4, answer the following questions in a sentence. Why did elders of the workers' paradise become anxious The elders of the workers' paradise became anxious because work had begun. Work had The elders of the workers' paradise became anxious because work had begun to suffer there. Many people who had been active before were now idle, wasting their precious time on useless things such as painting and sculpture. Okay, then 15th question. What according to Peary is the sure sign of starvation? According to Peary, squinting slightly while begging is the sure sign of starvation. Question number 16. Who was Lochinvara? Why did he go to nearby hall? Lochinvara was brave knight of Scotland. He rode to nearby hall as Ellen, the girl he loved, was getting married there. What was Parashuram's curse? Parashurama cursed Karna that the Brahma Sutra he had learnt would fail him at the fatal moment, and that he would not be able to recall the invocatory mantra when he needed. Question number 5. Answer the following questions. Answer the following questions in 2 or 3 sentences each carrying 2 marks. Total 7 questions are there. 7 2s are 14. How did Della save her $1.87? Della saved her $1.87 by bargaining with the grocer, the vegetables vendor, and the butcher, and saved 1 or 2 pennies at a time. Question number 19. What is the difference between a mechanical act and an intentional act? An action performed without conscience or moral thought is a mechanical act, just like the performance of a machine. But if the action is done with a sense of duty and power of thought, then it is an intentional act. What did Anne record in her diary? Anne Frank recorded her life in the Annexe with all its inevitable tensions and quarrels. She created a wonderful and delicate record of adolescence with complete honesty of a young girl's thoughts and feelings. Question number 21. How did the bride's father receive Lochinvara? When the bride's father saw Lochinvara entering nearby hall, his hands went to the sword to fight Lochinvara. He asked Lochinvara whether he came to attend the wedding in a peace or had he come looking for a fight. Then question number 22. Why did Ulysses and his men enter the habitation of the Cyclope? Ulysses and 12 men landed in island to know more about inhabitants. There they went to the habitation of the Cyclopes to know whether they were hospitable or not. Question number 23. How could the narrator, being a blind, could describe Missouri? The narrator recalled his memory when he had eyesight and described Missouri in October. He said that the hills are covered with wild dahlias. The sun is delicious, and at night time one can sit in front of a log fire and listen to some music. The place wouldn't be crowded as the tourists would have left the place. Question number 24. How was the majestic neck humbled by the killer? The hunter did not treat the bird with care and concern, but pick up its lifeless body by hands and jaws and stuffed it as one stuffs dirty clothes in a washing bag. Question main number 6. Rewrite the following as directed. Okay, each carrying 3 marks. 2 questions are there. Change the sentence into reported speech. Kripa said, the prince who is ready to fight with you is the son of Pritha and Pandu. Kripa said, this prince who is ready to fight with you is the son of Pritha and Pandu. Kripa said that the prince who was ready to fight with him was the son of Pritha and Pandu. Change the following sentence into other two degrees of comparison. Louis is one of the greatest scientists of the world. Very few scientists in the world are as great as Louis Pasteur. Positive. Louis Pasteur is greater than most other scientists in the world. Comparative. Question number 27. Change the sentence into compound and complex sentences. He wrote his exams well with a good preparation. He had a good preparation and he wrote his exam well. Because he had good preparation, he wrote his exam well. Question main number 7. Answer the following questions in 5 or 6 sentences, each carrying 3 marks. Total 6 questions are there. 6 3s are 18. At the end of the story, there is a complete change in the girl's attitude to life. Why? At the end of the story, the girl had realized that all works need to be having purpose or utility. Some track can be done just for the sake of pleasure. She saw a new possibilities open up before her. Therefore, she followed the man out of workers' paradise. Question number 29. How does C.V. Raman show that water is the real auxiliary of life? Water is the most potent and most wonderful things on the earth. It has shaped the course of the earth's history. Water has the power to carry silt in suspension. The flow of water plays the greatest part and the beneficent in the geological process in which the soil on the earth's surface is formed. But if unchecked, it caused a soil erosion. The preservation and utilization of water is thus fundamental for human welfare, and it is necessary for both animals and plants' life. Harnessing of water resources will solve all major problems. It helps in growing of vegetation, generation of hydroelectric power, improves the economy and becomes a means of transportation. Question number 30. What arguments does Gandhiji give to justify that a moral act should be free from fear and compulsion? Gandhiji said that it is not enough if a moral action is done with a good intention, but it must be done without compulsion. To prove his point, he has given the following examples. If people wake up early to go to work for the fear that they might lose job, then their action of waking up early is not a moral action. If people lead a plain and a simple life because they cannot lead life in any other manner, then they are not leading moral life. Question number 5. If an employer treats his employee with respect or pays wages to retain him, then his action. What ideas of spirituality emerge from the study of the poem Vachana? Through this Vachana, Basavanna wants to tell us that we gave a lot of prominence to physical, though through this Vachana, Basavanna wants to tell us that we give a lot of prominence to physical things and forget the spiritual things. Constructing a temple does not make us great devotees, nor it is a sign of devotion. When a God himself resides in your hearts, God does not appreciate these physical attributes but appreciates the true devotion more. The soul lodged in the human body is in fact a part of God. Therefore, according to the poet, a true devotion is better and it is permanent than any affluent building which is in fact perishable. Question number 32. How does John Masefield describe his mother's agony? The poem CLM, a very thought-provoking one. The poet talks about the innumerable suffering women undergo to biggest and rear children, and how men do not care about his sacrifice but behave in an human or beastly manner by trampling on their freedom and trampling over them in a lustful manner. It is a lesson to all that we should not ignore the rights of women and treat them as if they are not important. The tone of the poem is serious, grave, and makes us think about the way we treat women in our society. Question number 33rd. What justification did Dronacharya give for his unfair demand from Bhutto? When Drona realized that Bhutto was superior to Arjuna, he demanded the right thumb of Bhutto. Without the right thumb, it would be impossible for Bhutto to shoot. He did this to keep up his promise that there would none equal to Arjuna in archery. This shows about the destroying the life and future of Bhutto just to keep up his word. He was very unfair in demanding right thumb from Bhutto. Question number 8. Some more is there. Okay. These all things we have to discuss in next class. Hopefully these videos are helpful for your annual exam. Okay, within a short I will discuss with you part 2. Thank you so much.